friends, happy Sunday. It's our second live of the year, Hopefully I still have all the pieces. I actually have been holding on to this one and meaning to paint it for a long time. I believe this is a 15-inch round. I'm gonna measure it here. But I know it's bigger than the 10 and a half, so I think it's a 15, maybe it's a 12. Let's see, I think it's 15. It's a 15-inch round. So these, Hey Suzanne, work with the interchangeables, the three, I think they're 3-inch round interchangeables. If you go on my website, there's a whole category of them. We've got the gnomes. There's a couple of different sets of interchangeables. I believe they all come with 12. So there's the gnome that holds them. There's the cute little farm base that holds them. And then I think there's a boy and a girl gnome. And then this door hanger. So let me tip you guys down. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this live with you and assemble it real quick. It's not gonna take long, so I think I'm just gonna do it in white, I believe. Maybe I'll do it in like a creamy color. Let's do this. We will add some distressing, I guess, to it. Anyways, your rounds will go right on here. Running out of paint. You know, I was just at the store too and I didn't think about getting any more paint. So this one is, I do have a large laser, but I still like to cut things in the smaller pieces. I just think it's easier for shipping instead of having a bunch of different size boxes. So these ones will be 15-inch round when they're put together, but they do ship with all these smaller pieces, and then you connect them on the back side. So instead of sending you just one big 15-inch round, you're gonna have the two halves to put together. I was in need of a new hanger on my door, so I figured that I would put this one together, come on live and show you guys how it works. I sure hope that I have enough paint to do this whole thing. Otherwise, it's really gonna suck to have this color on the bottom, and we're gonna have to come up with a different color for the top part. So I did say that I'm gonna try to do my lives again on Sunday nights. I'm not going to stick to a time. That's just too hard. I started this business, 5 years ago when I got sick and I wasn't working, first of all, to be flexible, and as something to do because I was home bored, whatever, yada yada. Anyways, it does make it difficult when I try to stick to a specific time. So I'm gonna say Sundays. Try my best to do every Sunday evening, some point between like 4 and probably 8 o'clock at night. I'll probably hop on live. And then if I can't make a Sunday work, maybe I'll try to hop on a different day during the week, but that's what we're gonna hope for. Geez, I just don't know. I'm gonna tip this upside down and hope we can get some more out of it. How is everybody doing tonight? I don't know. Usually if I don't have a set time or I didn't make an announcement ahead of time, I won't have a ton of live viewers. So you're probably watching on the replay. Just comment #replay. Let me know where you're watching from if you're not one of my regulars. If you're one of my regulars, I know who you are and I know where you're from usually. So, but just say hi. Let me know you're here. I'm just gonna do this cream color. I think it's called sheepskin. I'll tell you guys in a second. For this whole background, and then I'm gonna go through and kind of add some distressing, and then I think we'll do either a dark brown or black for our letters. And then where the actual color comes from is your little interchangeables. This is where it's gonna get fun. Let's see if we can get some more paint out of this container. Yes, no. Yeah, this one is sheepskin. Ooh, good. Just need it to be tipped upside down. There's quite a bit there. It should be good. Definitely not gonna have enough for a second coat, which is gonna be fine because we are doing the distressed look, so that'll be all right. But if I wanted a second coat, I would definitely need more paint. You could roll this on here. If I had a roller here handy, I would do that. It'd be much quicker. I have a roller somewhere, just not right here. Hello, Katerina. How are you? Now, I was worried about not having enough paint. Now I'm gonna have too much on my plate here. There we go. Just look at this bottom one. I mean, technically I could have done a different color on the bottom, like reversed it. I could have, but I did not. So I think we're gonna leave it how it is. But let me grab my distressing brush. Hi, Heather. And I think I'm gonna go in with this honey brown for my distressing. And sable brown. I'm gonna actually mix the two. Hello, Heather. Got a couple Heathers on. And with the dry brush, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna get that on there, and I'm gonna go like that. Just gonna work with one piece at a time here. And then I'm gonna work in the direction of the sign. Just put some lines on there and distress that a little bit. And I'll let this one sit and do the same thing over here. Just get it on your brush and then offload. I did get a new towel. Yes, I've been using those same green ones for a long time. This one will be covered in paint in no time though. All right, and I don't know if you guys can actually see it. It just adds a little bit of distressing in color to it. And I'm gonna go in with that darker color. Again, I'm gonna stick that on there and then I'm gonna offload it right onto my towel. And then we're gonna go in. I'm gonna actually go more around the edges with this one. I'll still drag some through the board, I think. But I just want to get those edges a little extra. It's actually funny that you noticed the towel. I wondered when I switched it over, I'm like, I wonder if they'll notice if I should stick with green. Of this color, but here we go. I think that's exactly how I want it to look. So just makes it look a little bit more used. Does this go across here? I don't remember. No, this must go on the back side. I have not actually, it does. It has to go in the middle. I haven't actually done one of these ones before. It's been on the website for a long time. I've sold quite a few of them. I just have never actually painted it myself. So we have our welcome. We have our little circle for our inserts to go into. And then what does it say? To our home, I believe. So to our HOME, good. Whew. I wondered if I would have all the pieces. Hi, Vonda. So I'm gonna grab some sponges out for this part. And I think I'm gonna do like a burnt umber. So that's nice and dark. Let me see if I can find my burnt umber. Oh wait, is this it? No. Well, here's a burnt sienna. Maybe we'll use this one. Here's milk chocolate. Oh, here's a Java. Actually, I think I like this Java. We're gonna use this one. Hey, Trisha. And this one needs to be mixed. Give me a second. It's been sitting so long, it just needs to be like mixed up a little bit. Just gonna try to get all this off of my brush a minute. And then I switch to my sponge. No, I did not keep my old towel, I tossed it. It had been with me for quite a while, actually, probably the whole time. All right, welcome. Now that I see this though, I don't know, what do you guys think? I think the brown will be all right. We're gonna stick with it. I was gonna change to black, but I think we'll stick with the brown. If I want to, I can always go back over it with black. That'll cover just fine. Are you guys on TikTok or YouTube? Let me know in the comments if you're on TikTok or YouTube. I am thinking about, so Facebook's been good to me and I found a lot of people this way, and I'm not gonna give Facebook up, but I'm thinking about doing my lives, maybe alternating. Maybe I won't do my lives on Facebook every week. Maybe I will do one live on Facebook and then the next live on YouTube, and then like the third week do it on TikTok. Hi Lorraine, hello Shelly. Hi Cindy. I like black because it's really dramatic against the white. Like it's really dramatic. It's the only word I can think of right now. It stands out. I mean, this brown's gonna be fine, I think, but I am honestly wondering if I should have done it in black. So answer me those two questions. Hey Trisha, do you have TikTok or YouTube? Would you watch me over there? And do you guys think I should change this to black instead of brown? Maybe I could do black letters and then the brown still around our piece. Give me a second. So here's our sign. It's like a creamy background with distressed lettering on it. Welcome to our home. You guys like it like this with the brown, or should I change it to black? Now that I've got it all laid out, I do like it. So then these inserts, The interchangeable inserts, I've got these two right here, would go inside of there. You can change it out for different seasons. I just have up a bunch of like everyday decor, so our initial, our monogram, then the home, whatever. But you could put up whatever you want to. I'll actually have to do another insert, which I don't have any ready, but I only have these two right now. So my cute little barn that sits on my shelves, and then I have my cute little girl gnome. There's also a boy gnome available, and a whole bunch of different inserts. All right, let me glue these down. I think we're gonna stick with this color. I do like it on there. I wasn't sure as I was painting it, but I guess we better do some on our little tails too, or they won't stick. Those of you that are in the paint club, you guys are gonna love this month's boxes. Gonna love it. And also, if you're in the paint club, check your email, because I had a lot of payments that did not go through today. You know, at the beginning of the year, lots of new card numbers or expiration dates, things like that. So just check it and make sure that it went through. It should have sent you a link if it did not, so that you can update that. It will try again tomorrow, and then it tries again one more time before it cancels your account. But this month's box is really, really cool. You guys are gonna like it. So after tonight, I won't have time to go live because I'll be cutting kits after my day job. I'll be cutting it every night this week to try to get those out to you guys. Hopefully by Saturday. If not Saturday, they'll definitely go out in the mail next week, Monday. And then maybe I'll paint that for my live next week. We'll just have to see how it goes. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, and we're just gonna let this sit here for a second before I flip it over. I wanna make sure that those are nice and dry, and that nothing moves, because then I'm gonna have to flip it over and put it together on the back side. So in your kit, you'll also have these funky looking pieces, and they go to the back. That's what's gonna give it the stability and keep this together. So what I could have done is done like brown on the bottom with white words, and then the opposite up here, so that it's not the whole thing's not the same color. You can do it a whole bunch of different ways, a whole bunch of different colors, endless options. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my palette up out of the way. We're done painting. I'm not gonna paint the back of it. You can paint your backs if you want to. I don't paint my backs, and I don't worry about my sides. Those ones are good. Let's give this just a second more to make sure that's good. And then I gotta be careful of this paint mess that I got over here, since that's all wet. I don't wanna get a big blob of paint on here. Thank you so much for sprinkling. I appreciate that. That's very helpful. So the colors I used were Sheepskin by Folk Art chalk paint. And then I used some Sable Brown and Honey Brown as my distressing colors. Those are Deco Art. And then for the brown on the front, I used a Java, which again is a chalk paint. And this one does have little holes in the top too, so you put your little string through there to hang, to make your hanger. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over. And maybe, I don't know, maybe now that I've got it over, I think that I should have put it together before I did this. I don't know. I think we can make it work. Anyways, these are going to lock in a circle on the back like this. You don't want them to line up exactly with that. I'm gonna probably do mine like this. And then this piece is also gonna go across the back, and it's gonna put it all together and give it that stability. So, I'll put my glue away. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna go on here and do this, and then I'm probably gonna have to sit here and hold it in place for a second to make sure that it all holds where it needs to. I'll try to be quick about it. All right, bear with me a second, friends. Just gonna sit here and hold it a minute. I just, like I said, I don't want it to shift on us. While I try to hold that, I'm gonna try to glue this at the same time and also hold it. Oh, that popped up. See, I don't know. I hope this works. It's supposed to work. I've sold them. I know people have put them together. Maybe I just got to put more glue on there. Maybe I need to hold it down with the, like the clamps or whatever. This is really fast drying glue, so I didn't think I would need to do that, but we will see. Let's see what the front, okay, make sure I don't get any paint or anything on there. I think that we're good. I'm just gonna let it sit there a minute. Can you guys see it from here? I'll show you all again. So you've got the interchangeable barn piece. These all work with all the 3-inch rounds. There's like 4 or 5 different kits of rounds that come with about 12 in each one. So you can interchange that for that or the barn, or I have the shelf sitters, the little gnomes. So all of the interchangeable pieces will work with any of the backers. And all I need to do next is to get some string and let this dry. But again, let me see if I can flip it over and show you the back side without messing anything up. So that's what your back side is going to look like. Little hole there to pop out your pieces. And there it is, our 15-inch door hanger that works with the 3-inch round interchangeables. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'll plan on being back next week, Sunday. And maybe we will paint our paint club pieces. We'll see. If you guys have any questions on the email that you got, if you had a payment that didn't go through, if you need any help, just let me know. And anyways, you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.